Ain't no jobs in the heart of the city. Ain't no jobs in the heart of town. What's up? It's the GRZY. Let's go. What's happening? So I got a colleague of mine that hit me up talking about the job market. Job market is crazy right now. I've been looking at it, and I personally, I'll tell you a couple of things. I've never seen it this bad. I think everybody wants employees to come back into the office, but if you're into that, cool, whatever. Entry-level jobs are very difficult to come by because everybody's not trying to hire new. They're trying to either maintain costs in terms of labor, or they're trying to cut in response to what they can do with AI. I've got a couple of notes, well, more than just a couple. I got five things you can do to stay competitive in today's job market. These are things that I do to stay competitive. These are things that I see folks that are really still thriving and competing. This is what they're doing. 5 things, all right? Not gonna waste your time. Let's knock it down. Let's get into it. All right, so 5 things. Number 1, sometimes it happens to the best of us. Sometimes we got gaps in our resume, curriculum vitae, all those things. You can't leave any gaps. You got to fill in the gaps. So even if it is volunteer experiences, your own freelance, whatever, make sure whether it is on your resume, on your LinkedIn, everything is accounted for, no gaps. Yeah, the easiest thing, if you don't have anything, the easiest way is to say mymarketingagency.com or, myself incorporated. I took on clients, I did this. Build yourself a little web page, get a lovable.com. I'll leave a link in the description to lovable.com. Build yourself a web page and say, this is mymarketingagency.com. This is what I've been doing, and let that be that. But big identifiable gaps are going to be a problem. Number 1, should be easy enough. All right, let's get on to number 2. I know you don't want to be a content creator. You didn't ask to be a content creator. But you want to know what? To stay competitive, you might have to be a little bit of a content creator. And it doesn't have to be anything expansive as like big funny videos or anything really crazy. But, well, I did write videos, but you don't have to do that. 2 things to start off with are, number 1, get your LinkedIn post game up. If you read something on adage.com, just share it or say, hey, this is stupid, or this is funny, or this is whatever. Beyond that, if you want to take the game to the next level, newsletters. LinkedIn's got the function of newsletters. You create a newsletter, it'll advertise that newsletter to all of the people in your community, your network, or whatever it is, and then it'll advertise to other people beyond your network that happen to be aligned with it. So say, for instance, my marketing ideas newsletter, or my marketing ideas daily, or whatever it is. Put your ideas into a newsletter, read some articles on Ad Age, write your own thoughts on those articles, post it in the newsletter, send it all about, and watch people just go gaga and say, hey, I want to work with that person. She's so smart. Gotta have her on the payroll. So do that. That's number 2. Get into the content creation. And if you want to really go really super hard, do the video. You can crush it. Nobody does video on LinkedIn. The people that do video on LinkedIn, they suck. You can beat them. So if you really want to compete, go in hard, at least do some posts, kick it up with a newsletter, and if you want to really conquer the game, knock it down with some video, all right? What is that, number 2? We got 2 out here, got 3 more to go. You hanging in there? You ready? All right, let's get it. Numero tres, you ready? 3, direct outreach. Sometimes the mountain's not gonna come to Mohammed. Sometimes Mohammed gotta go to the mountain. Meaning, you identified a potential client that you wanna work with, somebody who aligns with your brand values, as in what you wanna work with or where you think you might have value. Direct outreach. Really, there's been a number of times where I've worked with the client that I wanted to work with for free or for very low cost. It does a couple of things. Number 1, put some stamps on the resume when you need it. Number 2, a lot of times they're gonna pay you a lot of money anyway. And number 3, when the opportunity does come for something even larger, you'll be first in line because you've already shown your commitment, your chemistry, and your value to the team. So you got your eye on the prize, go out, do some direct outreach. You got LinkedIn, search the people. I say, hey, Mr. Jones, you need me, Mr. Jones. Your marketing sucks. My marketing is great. Let's take care of it. All right? What is that, number 3? All right, 2 more to go, almost done. Let's go. Number 4. Now these get progressively harder as they go along. So first 3, those were for, easy guys, little steps. Now we got big steps. Now you're gonna dig in, get your arms in there, and do what? Host an event. Be big boss. You wanna be big boss? Somebody thinks you should be big boss? You gotta be big boss. Big bosses throw an event. So there's a lot of ways you could do it. Let's start with number 1, the hardest way. We'll start the hardest way. The hardest way would be to get a venue, get some people in the room, maybe get some donuts or some drinks or whatever. For those, you usually team up with a sponsor. Let's say you got a restaurant or some place that's empty and just sucks and can't get it together. You say, hey, what if I was to bring a whole crew of professionals in here, make it seem cool, young, millennial, hip people. They'd be like, that would be awesome because I can't figure out how to do that. And you say, I can do that, I can throw an event. All my marketing people. And then maybe you get like a sponsor, somebody who has drinks or whatever, like a drink company that, nobody drinks. And you say, hey, I got a bunch of people to show up at this venue. You want to give them free drinks? And they'll say, yeah. Listen, that's the big one. What if you're not ready for that? Do it online. Easier, meetup.com. Hey, I'm throwing this webinar or I'm throwing a LinkedIn event online. Do some talking about your subject matter discussion, whatever you're so smart you know about analytics and marketing and whatever it is you know. Put together some slides, some QA, and this and that. People show up to these things. People listen. People are, especially the people that they got $1 million budget or $5 million budget riding on whatever new AI generated, optimized search, whatever. People need to know. Figure out what people need to know. Put it in a LinkedIn event and host it, advertise it, and record it, and then tell other people you did it. Then they'll be talking about you. They'll say, oh, this girl is so smart. Yeah, she got the LinkedIn and the events and she's teaching. I gotta know what she knows. She's gotta be on the team. So, not a beginner-friendly one, but it crushes. Throw an event, all right? That's number 4. You're almost done. Don't give up. You can do it. Wow! I'm almost done. I think I scrunched up. I scrunched up the wrong one. I screwed up number 5. Now it's all wrinkled. But anyway, here you go. You ready? You made it through. All the way 4 things. You already got 4 things. You're genius. You're genius. You don't even need anything else. But if you wanted something else, one more. Freelance clients. Because really, nobody needs a job. You need money. Put together a portfolio, some service listings, and get some clients. Spend your days getting clients. And spend a couple of days getting clients. You won't want a job. You'll be like, jobs? Who needs that? So, yeah, number 5. Freelance Nation. Put yourself together, the .com. One of the three things. Put yourself the .com. Stripe is your friend. Set yourself up a Stripe with the financial thing so you can do billing. Or there's a thing called HoneyBook. HoneyBook is good. It's a freelance thing. They got the things you can send invoices or something. But yeah, that's what I would do, is I would get clients, because clients pay you money. And a lot of times they pay you more money than jobs do eventually. So the market is fucked up. It is no bueno. But I think people are still looking for solutions. I think the good part is traditional ways don't even exist anymore. And for the few that are doing it, they're not going to be doing it for long. Everything's going to change. I think the best thing is to be part of that change. Meaning, whatever AI tools you're using, talk about it. Just turn the camera on, talk about it, write about it, make posts about it. Because everything is changing. So the things that people used to hire for, they're not going to hire for anymore because it's not even happening. Everything is different now. But it's good. It's good because you can compete in a different way. You can add value in different ways. But yeah, I would start those four things. Let's say, go back from the beginning, fill in the gap. You're always doing something. The something now is content creation, because in order to communicate, there's a guy who recently said, it's no longer about dialogue, it's about broadcasting. So you can't rely on the one-to-one conversation. You are broadcasting to your audience. So whether it be posts, newsletters, videos, get in the game. I almost forgot. What was that? Number 2. Number 3, direct outreach. I'm always in on the cold call. You see something where you want to be, go get it. Direct message, direct video, phone, or sometimes just show up. You got to get in the game. Direct outreach. Number 4, the hosting the event. Do it. You could do it real world or online. Either one works. And then finally, Me Incorporated. Sometimes you got to get out there, put your little LLC together, get your portfolio up, and get some clients, get some money. Then you probably won't want a job. You probably won't want that anymore. Anyway, yeah, that's my deal. That's the little bit of information on that. On the GRZY, we usually talk about just the straight get money in the, entrepreneurial way. But if you're looking for a job these days, those are some of the things that keep you competitive. Anyway, it's been a long day. I gotta get out of here, all right? In the meantime, stay on the grind. Stay on the GRZY. In the meantime, well, I'm gonna put this on later. Peace! I'm on the GRZY. I'm on the GRZY. Yeah.